RASTAFARI,
Selassie first.
già musica e rubrica, HigherVision, Kheru JahMan.
Yes, I give thanks, glory and praise unto the Most High, make all things possible. Selassie
Blessings and love. Gonna ask few questions about the I work and
I works.
yeah. So which one is your mission and what's your purpose into music?
Well, the purpose is to enlighten, enlighten the world still, because this is what word sounds is all about, is to enlighten ones and ones universally, still, so this is what the mission is about, because there's lots of adverse kind of energies which the powers that be is coming with in these year times, so our mission is to counteract that, to uplift the people them, that's the main purpose, and to show people about the divine within the self, and to show the divine within the structure of His Imperial Majesty, who come to show the people that, there's His Majesty is a reflection of I and I's said speed, so we need that heights on the physical form to really awaken ones and ones. So His Majesty come for them kind of things that awaken I and I, So and in that reflection in I and I self, we carry that works on to the four corners of the earth, So that is the mission. That's the mission. So that's
really. So we know you've been to Ethiopia. Can you tell us something about
Ethiopia? Well, first thing I have to say, Ethiopia is a Greek name, It means burnt face in Greek. The original name for Ethiopia was like Abyssinia, yeah. But prior to that, Abyssinia, you see, was also called Nubia and Kush, because Ethiopia was bigger than it was in the ancient times, So it was all in the borders like Sudan and all them play modern day Sudan, you know what I'm saying? So all them parts there was Kush, Nubia, Ethiopia. See, because Ethiopia is, and His Majesty kind of reinforced that name, What does Ethiopia mean to me? Ethiopia is Debre Zion, Mount Zion, I don't like to use that word Zion still, but Debre Zion,
Why don't you like Zion word?
Well, you see, only because the Zionist movement used this thing, you know what I mean? Only because of the Zionist movement, to me that was an oppression at that time. But obviously we know the original Zion was Jerusalem, where David kind of set up Mount Zion in Jerusalem, you know what I mean? And then henceforth we carry that word on into the new Jerusalem, which is Ethiopia. You know what I mean? So in that sense, I rather use, if I'm going to use Zion, then I rather use Debre Zion, which is Amarinia. You know what I mean? What does Ethiopia mean to me? Ethiopia means many things to me. You know what I mean? Because through, like I say, you know what I mean, that is the mount, the mountain of holiness. You know what I mean? It's not only so, it is one of the regions where humanity began. You see what I say?
Yeah, where first place,
it's where humanity began. Humanity. Then they say it in English. It's where, you know what I mean. So it is the heart of it's Mama land. You know what I'm saying? It's because we check the whole of Africa then as Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? As one thing, but that is the heart. Everything has a heartbeat. So we see that as and plus like we see the River Nile as the bloodstreams. You see what I'm saying? Because it carries civilization from the root down to Kemet, Egypt. You know, if Kemet, Egypt is just like a descendants, because Kemet, Egypt come from Ethiopia. So I'm saying, if there was no Ethiopia, there wouldn't be no Kemet, Egypt. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So Ethiopia means many things to Anna. They say obviously that's where His Majesty dwell. You know what I mean? Upon the throne of righteousness. So it means many things to I.
Did you get the chance to visit a little bit, touring?
Yes, Rasta. I mean,
Where have you been to?
Well, the first mission in 2000 with my brethren Ras Kheru JahMan, I tried it. Took 4 days by road to go to Aksum, you know.
Seen.
You know. Yeah, so we have to go in the regions of the Tabernacle. See? So yeah, these places we travel with a Batawi and some Ethiopian brethren and sisters who still my brethren and sisters to this day, yeah.
Seen.
Right? Fikadu and his cousin, yeah. And the same Batawi who me travel with to go to Ethiopia is the same one who blessed me with the name Gebre Selassie, which means servant of the Trinity still, you know what I mean? So yeah, he's the one who blessed her. And this Batawi, his name was Saifu, the sword, you know? The sword, you know? Abuna Saifu, you know, it's like the sword, you know? That Batawi didn't have no luck still, you know what I mean? But he's the one who blessed me. For the 4 days, me never see the man eat. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, them little grains like wheat.
Yeah.
I only see him like have a whole lot yeah, and I see him eating that.
Seen.
Just one time, you know what I mean? For the rest of the time, it's just prayers. Him get up maybe 4 o'clock in the morning and start bust prayers, you know what I mean? So I never see that man eat. It's just like him just live through the spirit, you know? So he's the one who blessed me still, you know what I mean? So yeah, I never reach Aksum. And yeah, we just glorify and give thanks, you know what I mean? You know, yeah. You had to like, because of 4 days I was dirty, I had to like clean up the best way I can and thing. I went through the Trinity Church and all them thing there. I sat up on the stone throne, the original throne. Yeah, no, not the stone throne.
Oh, see.
Then it's to like
Aksum, you're talking.
In Aksum, to crown the kings there, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously the ark is in the church,
Next one,
better Christian there, yeah. You know, so yeah, you know, there's many things we can say about Aksum, you know. Yes, Rasta.
All right.
Oh, and one more thing I'll say. While I was in Aksum as well, they had. I was blessed. Me and Ras Kheru JahMan was blessed to see them take out the tablets, you know, the 10 Commandments there. You know what I mean? Them take it out, but then you know them take it out at the night, you know, because many people want to come and thief the thing and spy and all kind of thing, you know what I mean? So at the night, I got all pictures of these things where they had the tablets of the 10 Commandments out, and it was a big service and everything like that, you know. So and I was blessed to see that also.
So was it during the team cut maybe?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't was it in team cut period?
January or something.
It must have been still, yeah. Because I normally go there for 3 months. I go there from November to January. So yeah, it was in the team cut period. Yeah, you might be right. I can't too fathom still, but yeah, I feel say it was in that them time.
Was it busy popped everywhere? Like people coming
from... obviously I took, it wasn't, the day was not tip cut, no. Right. Because in team cut, when I took team cut, I was in Addis.
Oh, see, okay.
I stay up all night and everything like that, you know, then we get the waters and everything like that. So we have all them things there secure. Yeah, but it was around them period though, you know what I mean, when we went to Aksum and then we saw, yeah. Right in night, it was in darkness when them take out the eye and had a long service, brethren, long service, you know. Yeah.
See, give thanks. So we know the eye is Jonah done, but since recently we know the eye is F.A.R.I JahMan done as well. Can you?
Well, what I'll say is that I and I as African descendants, yeah, we know say from Mama Land, right? African, it's like, you see, you don't just get one name, you know. You might have a name when you're born, and then when you reach a certain age, you know what I mean, you might get initiated into another thing.
Yeah.
So it's following in that set tradition, you know what I'm saying? We was born with Jonas still, or Jones, which is the same name. And Eunice in Arabic is the same thing. Jonas in Greek, and Yona in Hebrew, you know what I mean? So it's one and the same name. And things like that, which mean dove still, you know what I mean? But you see, when we start to study on these things, you know what I mean, we start to look into I&I's story and things like that, you know what I mean? And through the works me I deal with, yeah, the reggae music we are deal with, roots and music culture we are deal with, I find say me just choose the name Kheru, which is a Kemetic name. Kemet is the original name for Egypt or Cam, yeah. Or Mitzrayim in Hebrew, yeah. Yeah, I just like to say the works me I deal with. I chose that name Kheru, yeah, which means word. It means sound. It means speech, and also you find say Kheru also is because everything that we see in life vibrates at a certain frequency. So I'm saying so. Hence, in the works that we do, in the words that we speak, and everything vibrates. You know what I'm saying? And these is either you can give a positive sound or a negative sound. You can use that in all of us do that, whether we conscious. Because you see, when we give thanks and praise, it is a positive sound. But when I chant Babylon, that is a negative sound. You get me? I say.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah, for them. It's a negative sound to them. So yeah, it's how you use the word sound, which are power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then manifestation. Yes.
See.
Yeah. So Kheru means word. It means sound. It means speech. Yes, I
see that. Well, can you tell us a bit about how have you been involved into dub, into reggae? Which significant change have you seen in your activity, I would say?
How can I best answer? Okay. First, I will not. Okay, we know say not enough people in dub, but me never come through music for dub. Me come through the music through reggae music, roots and culture music, Rasta music.
Selassie.
You know what I mean? And that's where I come from. Dub was just a thing that was just a version after the word sound had come. See? And then hence, you know what I mean, that flavor there. You know what I mean? We still love what we still hear. We still love to hear King Tubby's and all them thing mixing and using all these various techniques and thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, we get a full lightning to dub because dub is a thing that we could have spread out ourselves and go, you know what I mean, the motion, activity and skank out and, you know, dance and everything like that, you know. It's a form of exercise, you know, when we hear the dub and thing like that. So, yeah, when we become producers now, we try to follow in that said trend, under the order of King Tubby's and all these great producers, them, you know what I mean? So when we, as the UK artists, then come for deliver our said message, we use that said media, that same vehicle of the version side, the dub side, then to really do I things, to spread the message. You know what I'm saying? You see me say? You know? So, yeah, it carries on. You know what I'm saying? It's not specific that mean in the dub thing, mean the reggae roots and culture thing, which we use as a media to spread the said message. You know what I mean? Or His Majesty and so forth. You know what I mean? And the unification of the youth and bringing positivity and light to your universe. See what I say? Because the word sound that you speak don't just reflect here, so it reflects to the furthest parts, regions of the universe. Because everything is one. You see? Even quantum physics prove this thing. You can bust a word sound here, so and reflect all the way in America. That's why we have telephone right now. We can speak to anybody. That's just to show you, see, that the mysteries of how frequency work and such things. You know, I mean, we can speak to. I mean, how it's a mystery. How can we just speak to anybody at any point? You know, I mean, I pick up the phone and right away I'm in contact with the eye on a phone. That's what you show. You say everything is not separate. Everything is one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just the illusion that everything is separate.
Yeah.
So quantum physics in this year time also prove that also. That everything is one. Yeah.
See. And what would you suggest to them, young people, while them approaching reggae, roots, dub, even there's many of the youth them approaching this new scene through the heavy way.
And well, as I talk to my brethren downstairs, Haile. Yeah. And you see, know what I'm saying, we all have to have a starting point. You know what I mean? We all have a starting point, and we might start first by being unconscious. Yeah?
Yeah.
Being unconscious, and we come to dance, and the first thing we hear is the said thing we are talking about, you know.
Yeah.
The sound vibration.
Yeah, the bass and
Yeah. The same thing we are talking about. Keru, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the first thing that kind of grasps the people then, the frequency wave them, whether bass, whether mid, whether tops, you know what I'm saying? So henceforth, after them, they become to like this warm vibration then. You know, it start to move them. Then you find, say, some of them, it start to stir them internally and mentally and spiritually. So we might not get everybody, but we might get maybe one or two. You know what I'm saying? As in the times of Abraham and thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if like there's 100 people, even though it's one or two, we give thanks.
Yeah,
we give thanks. You know what I mean?
Done.
Yeah. So it's in them way there. Yes, Rasta.
Definitely. And then what? Just the last one. Just give a blessing to the people then.
Yeah,
to
blessing.
The community. You know, I know we have a community
yes,
here, so since
there's
people working since 30 and over years.
Yeah,
so
man.
What's, you know, through the experience?
Well, there's one thing I have to say, you know. One thing I have to say, you know, I mean, just keep on, you know. Like, I have to give thanks even for Brother Easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, him through his majesty, him do a great works here, you know.
Yeah,
I see many, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Me give thanks to see how strong the community are in Italy, a place that we chant down enough, you know.
RASTAFARI.
You know what I mean? Through the Pope Pius thing, we chant it down enough, you know. And to see, like, yeah, there's an offspring of even David and thing, roots and fruits coming from Yasso. You know what I mean? So me say, yeah, man, just keep on going in that direction, you know, and giving thanks, you know what I mean? Try to make this world a better place and thing. Yeah, man, just gather the sheeps, you know, and you follow the fold, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, give thanks, Brother Easy, and yeah, man, Rastafari to everyone of the community. Empress Meninai, we come to restore the balance, you know what I mean? But when His Majesty get crowned, it's not only just him in crown, he restore the balance by putting Empress Menin on his side, the humanitarian, you know what I mean? That aspect, you know? So yeah, man, let me follow it in that stead, you know, because His Majesty have thousands of word songs to uplift the self and thing like that, you know what I mean? Just upon the throne among Deborah Zion and thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, in that stead, everything is a reflection. So yeah, man, keep on keeping on coming. So bless up everyone, you know?
RASTAFARI.
Glory and praise to the King of Kings of
Haile
glory,
Selassie,
see? Rastafari, see, Lord, bless me. Yeah, man, give thanks. Yeah, man.
F.A.R.I JahMan done I for HigherVision, RASTAFARI.
Selassie forever.
Blessings.